So from that standpoint, just getting the ticket to the dance can be really, really beneficial. But yeah, I mean, to the first question, which probably more important is, below expectation. We would hope to be in a better spot at this point in the year, halfway through the year, and we're not. And we got to figure out ways to get better internally and put ourselves in a better position to be able to be a team that's in contention for one of those spots, whether it be division or wild card here coming the end of the month.
Okay, that's great, except for two main things. Number one, who's in the division with the Diamondbacks?
The Dodgers.
Two absolutely blank-busting contenders, and the Dodgers and the Padres, correct?
That is correct.
Who show you that every single day they're going to try to push the envelope. They don't care about a competitive balance tax. They're going to trade for everybody they possibly can, and when that doesn't work, they're going to trade some more. And then the Texas Rangers have who in their division?
The Astros.
The team who went to 7 straight ALCSs. Do you forget that they spent $500 million in 2021 on their middle infield? And then when they didn't think they had enough, they went and traded for Max Scherzer and didn't even need him? These are not the same.
And those
and
guys. And
you want to win your division where you're 10 games back.
And those guys that they got hit the ball out of the yard. Like, that's the other part of it.
There is a difference between a career 5 WAR and a career 4.5 WAR or a career 4 WAR player. I've been preaching this as long as we've seen these contracts. But don't you talk to me about the AL and the NL West when you're in the Central struggling. You in baseball flyover country right now.
I also think that there's a number in that discussion regarding the number when you asked Leila about the one-run games. To me, the conclusion is staring us in the face. Playing that many one-run games means you're bad.
It's just like their numbers with runners in scoring position. Do you know when they have runners in scoring position? With 2 outs.
Well, the point is anybody at bat is in scoring position if they hit it over the fence. And they haven't constructed a team to take advantage of situations like that. I just think that the idea of these bad teams play a lot of one-run games because it means they're not scoring enough runs.
Bingo.
And you're a slave to variance at that point. That if you're in those, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, and there's really nothing over the course of one season to the next. Some years you're going to win more of them. But to put yourself in a situation where you are at the whim of some of those outcomes, don't play one-run games.
I mean,
win by 5.
They don't want to be in this position. Like, that's the thing. I appreciate Carter coming on. I appreciate him talking about this. But you have told us what you value as an organization. And I love that. I appreciate that. But then I get to push back and be like, hey, you want to win your division. Those 2 teams are in a different division. And you want to talk about the importance of a blowout and how that reflects on your team. This should be a concerning number to you.
They shouldn't be there. They should be too good to have to try to scratch and claw and maximize all. And he talked about sequencing. That you shouldn't need all that sequencing. Hit over the need for that, of stringing outcomes together. That's not a recipe for victory. And they find themselves seemingly having chosen a narrow path.
Let me read you the Rangers payroll for a second.
Hurry
Corey
it up.
Seager is making $35 million. Marcus Semien is making $26 million this year. Max Scherzer, $22.5. Nathan Eovaldi, $17. John Gray, $13. Andrew Heaney, $13. Nate Lowe, $7.5. Jose Leclerc, $6.25. Thank God for them. Adolis Garcia is only making $4.7. Jose Leclerc, 6.2. Michael Lorenzen, 4.5. Dane Dunning, 3.32.
The Cubs have a lot of guys who are making money. What they don't have is a lot of guys who are producing power. That's a problem. And that's a problem that will continue to be a problem. And that's why, comparing, if you look at their middle infield and look at your middle infield, let's look at the home runs hit over the last couple years and then get back to me on it. It'll tell you everything that you need to know.
Competition makes you better, family.